Hi, welcome to another epic adventure at Weaver's Stonehouse Farm. Today we are working in the sunroom, which is our functioning greenhouse right now, to pot up our pepper plants. So come along and I'll show you what we're doing. So here I have some of my pepper starts that are getting kind of big and need some more room to grow and develop. Now these were some older seeds, so I seeded them a little bit thicker. So I've got several plants growing in each of my seed blocks. Now, you know it's time to pot up your seedlings whenever they're getting to be, 2.5, 3 inches tall, and they have 3 sets of true leaves. So, if you look here, there's 1, 2, and then 3 down here. So we are going to gently separate these and pot them up. So let's do it. I believe 4-inch square pots, and they fit 18 to a 10-20 tray. They're my preferred size to pot up into. So I went ahead and I quickly, counted or estimated how many plants. These are all different jalapeno peppers, and I marked my pots. Now I prefer to do this with a paint marker. The popsicle sticks or other plant markers, they're hard to keep track of. They fall out. This is going to stay on, and I can always scratch it out and put something else on next year because I reuse these pots from year to year. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and fill my pots about halfway with soil. This is just promix, which is a commercial growing mix. You don't need to use promix. I actually mix up my own soil for the soil blocks myself. Just make sure you're getting a decent quality soil that you trust. Last year I had some trouble with some, bargain hardware store soil that was no name that my plants did not like. So we're going to try to do this as streamlined as possible. So I'm going to take this. There's 2 plants growing in this, and the younger you separate them, the easier it is. So you're just going to gently squeeze and loosen that soil until you can work them apart. And then we just go into our seed cup or into our pot. And plant your seedling, and we will repeat for the rest. Obviously, if you've got one that's grown in really tight like these and you can't easily separate it, I would some things I would grow together because they will just, grow out to the side and adapt. Or you pick the healthiest seedling. But these are separating pretty easily. Okay. My peppers are potted up now. Look how happy they are. We're going to water them thoroughly, and then we're going to have to transfer some plants around because I'm getting to the point where we are out of space. Okay, these shelves we bought new this year from the Home Depot. The lights we've had for many years, we keep adding a few here and there. They're all LED shop lights. So it's not a fancy setup by any means. We do have heat mat there on the bottom. We expanded that and got a few more. Heat mat is not necessary for everything, but things like peppers, they enjoy a little bit of extra heat to germinate. So we're going to go ahead and, since our weather is looking horrible and they're calling for 6 inches of snow this week, I might go ahead and pot up some of these lettuces and cabbages because we have not had a chance to work the garden yet with all of the rain we've been having and now with snow. So they're not going to be going out. We're in zone 5B, which puts our last frost date around May 15th, but usually it's a little bit later than that up here in the mountains. So I'm kind of err on the side of caution when it comes time to plant my plants. So if you want more tips on gardening, or just some encouragement, hit that subscribe button and follow along to see what's going on here on the farm.